2013 FA Cup final saw a David versus Goliath matchup as the previous season's Premier League champions Manchester City faced a struggling Wigan Athletic. City had already failed in their bid to retain the Premier League title, losing out to rivals Manchester United. Wigan, appearing in their first ever FA Cup final, was sitting in the Premier League relegation zone. If defeated by Arsenal just 3 days later, they'd go down. Differing pressures then on both sides, which would find solace at Wembley. Well, the big surprise in the City team is the inclusion of Joe Hart for his first FA Cup tie since the final of 2011. In defence, Nastasic is preferred to Lescott. James Milner will feel unfortunate not to feature in midfield. Sami Nasri makes a 9th consecutive start, with Tevez providing support for the man whose goal decided the semi-final, Sergio Aguero. 3 centre-backs include Alcaraz, patched up and pressed into service. James McCarthy plays as a wing-back, Roger Espinosa becoming the first Honduran to figure in the cup final, and Aruna Kone is flanked by the 2 semi-final goal scorers, McManaman and Maloney. The 132nd FA Cup final. Were Wigan to win, it would be the biggest shock since Wimbledon did for Liverpool a quarter of a century ago. Sooner had the sun appeared than it's disappeared. Wigan in their change kit, all black. City in familiar light blue. The bookmakers have Manchester City as overwhelming odds-on favourites. Wigan, rated by some, odds as long as 8 to 1. There's Aguero. Zabaleta went on the overlap. Silva, Yaya Toure. Nastasic. Company, part of the team that won 2 years ago, but he didn't lift the trophy. That honour went to Carlos Tevez. Toure. Silva. Expectation is for an attractive final. Here comes Zabaleta. And there's Silva. And it's cleared by Espinosa. Only challenging Nastasic, who didn't know quite where the ball had landed. Toure. The balloons need popping out there. Here's Clichy. Sami Nasri. A month ago it seemed unlikely he would play in the cup final. This has produced his best football of a patchy season. Aguero. It's on the gas, he was clipped, it is a free kick, and we can finally get a first word from Chris Waddle.
Well, I think we're going to play, you can see the game plan, get me in the ball. Here's the free kick. Aguero, like, so far in the game, John, they've been given far too much space, far too much time.
Stage left for Tevez, and then Yaya Toure, and it's pushed away by a diving Joel, offside against Aguero on the follow-up.
They cleared the box very well. They were going after the save, look a bit edgy the goalkeeper. But there's no way Carlos Tevez is going to get that one over the wall the way he runs it.
Nasri. Aguero. Problem was that when he got the ball there weren't too many options. There was only really McManaman offering himself. Kone. Now McManaman with a chance, checked onto his left and then steered it past the post, and what an opportunity that was.
What a fantastic bit of play. McManaman was the one who picks it up with a pass from Maloney, switches the play to Kone, and this is a great way to pass there. Nastasic thinks, can I get it? He does everything right, apart from hitting the target. And you fancy him there as he comes onto his left, he's trying to place it inside the foot, uses the man Nastasic as his target to bend round, just slightly overhits it. What a good chance.
Silva. Here comes Zabaleta, he's flanked offside. It was a brave save anyway. Tevez' follow-up would not have counted.
You just got to watch the high line. In there, you can see it's disciplined and they've worked on it. They just catch him. This is very close, by the way, look. And it's a good yard and a half. They did it right, but Espinosa just starts to follow them back in. As you say, the keeper very, very brave. He didn't know it was offside.
Silva. There's an angle there for Silva. And he could exploit.
I thought he should have shot. He's trying to roll Aguero in, and he really should have shot. Look, he comes inside, it opens up, he's got a great left foot, just pull the trigger.
There's Nasri. Still it's Sami Nasri. And now it's David Silva. And on the stretch it's Tevez. And the legs of the Spanish goalkeeper saved Wigan.
And this all come from, John, because it's the first time we saw somebody want to run behind. It was Nasri. And you fancy Tevez, but that is a great save.
There's much debate over which goalkeeper Wigan would deploy today. The general expectation was that perhaps he would play. Alberto Martinez surprised many observers by pumping for Joel, and that's been backed up. Here's Tevez.
That's a little bit greedy. It is at time. On many occasions you've seen Carlos Tevez play. Great player. Look at this, just take your time, you could have a touch. You're not going to score from that angle.
Espinosa. And Espinosa behind Zabaleta. He goes down. Andre Mariner says no. Big Wigan appeal.
Well, my first impression, John, from where we are, yeah, I would say it was. Oh, this is dive afterwards. He didn't catch him, does he? He leans across him. There, look, he maybe slightly catches his rifle. It's that dive after what makes the decision for the referee to say no. You could have stayed on your feet.
In which case, shouldn't he have been booked?
Well, he should be, yeah.
Toure. Alcaraz. McManaman. Done very well, Callum McManaman. Now an angle. Then it's blocked, then an angle again, and the shot cannoned into the back of the turning Zabaleta.
What an exciting player he is. That was excellent play. Just wish he'd got his head up at the end. Could he have passed it to Kone? This is great pace. This is composure. Doesn't panic. Look, even here now, everybody's saying hit it.
Tevez. Aguero. Tevez again. Zabaleta. Tevez, Zabaleta, it opens up for Zabaleta. Now it comes for Barry.
Well, if you're going to hit it, aim for that far post. Maybe that's what he was trying to do. He just couldn't get his foot around it. Great blocking tackle on Zabaleta. A little run here. Great tackle there. Block comes out to Barry. He can't open his leg up enough to get the ball wrapped around it. It's a comfortable save.
Tevez. Clichy. Nasri. Silva. 1 more minute of regulation time and one beyond that, we're told. Clichy. Nasri. Still Samir Nasri.
And that's what he's good at. He's all right foot, he loves to come inside, and really the defender should know that and force him wide.
Manchester City sluggish. Callum McManaman a live wire for the Latics. The best chance though fell to Carlos Tevez, whose shot was deflected away off the trailing leg of Wigan's excellent Spanish goalkeeper. At half-time in the 132nd FA Cup final at Wembley Stadium, we still await the first goal. No change at this stage. Word from the Manchester City bench is that Milner is likely to appear maybe 4 or 5 minutes in.
I think John Williams said, look, I think they've went mad at half-time, Mancini. I think the way he came out, that change room and sat and that's it early, and he'll have said, I'll give you 10 minutes.
Well, there's Tevez, and that's Shana. Silva. There's Zabaleta. Espinosa was quickly upon him. Toure. Maloney. I wonder whether Mancini has specified who Milner would come on for, or whether they're all out there auditioning to be allowed to stay on. Milner is so versatile, he can pop up just about anywhere on the pitch. He could replace anyone by the centre-backs. Espinosa. Gomez, Kone, Callum McManaman, James McCarthy. Barry. Up for Tevez, but dealt with by Espinosa. Tevez. Away from Shana, and there is Aguero. Well, it's a corner that's given.
Well, that's a risk they take at times, isn't it? They lose. Kone comes deep this time, loses possession, and Tevez, I mean, Shana for me should do a lot better there. And this is a dangerous ball. It's into the pack, it's hit hard and low. And they've cleared it for the corner.
Corner was short to Milner. Now it's Silva. Alcaraz with the nod down from McManaman. McCarthy's herring through the middle, and rather cynically McManaman is taken down, and for the first time in this cup final, a yellow card.
Well, he had to. Tony made a great run down the right. McCarthy went down the middle, didn't he? McManaman just dropped his shoulder. Zabaleta was took one for the team there. He spotted the danger, and there you go, his arms out, he stopped him. Referee's got no option.
This is Callum McManaman. Sent Clichy to the floor. Hands up across. Retrieved by Kone. Roger Espinosa. Gomez. McManaman has another go. And still going! Goodness me, what a transformation in Callum McManaman. A few games in the first team. He looks like a world beater. Toure. Rodwell. Here's Clichy. Silva. Clichy has a bit of time. There are four waiting, including Yaya Toure. Gareth Barry. James Milner. And that's the suspect area of Espinosa's game, the defensive part of it.
I've got to say he's played very well, but I agree with you, John. He's not an out-and-out defender. He doesn't need to sell himself, and it is a free kick, look. He doesn't need to do that. Manchester City are a big side.
And Rodwell!
It's a decent delivery, wasn't a lot of pace on it. Rodwell hits the target, it's a little bit behind him.
Wigan 8-1. Start of play to win this final. They're looking for someone in these late stages to step forward and be a latter-day Porterfield or Stokes, a Houchin or a Sanchez. As Manchester City are looking to make class tell. McManaman down. Challenge was by Nastasic. He'll be booked for that.
No, this time he goes inside. And it is a yellow card. He's blocked him off. He's in the penalty area of the ball. There you go. Change of pace. I think he's going to go to the byline.
Wigan holding out for a modern hero. Rain beginning to fall across Wembley Stadium. Maloney. Oh, off the top of the crossbar.
Well, I don't know if he meant that, but I thought he tried to put a lot of pace on a cross and he overhit it, but it's you've got a new from the crowd behind that goal, the Wigan fans. Oh, it's hit the ball, it's just gone away, hasn't it?
Here is the man who Wigan are introducing. Jordi Gomez is the player going off.
He's done a good job in midfield. Very disciplined, used the ball well, he has got a good left foot, we know that. Watson will sit now in front of that back three.
Toure. Clichy. Emerson Boyce. The hallmark of genuinely good teams is that even when they don't play well, they manage to win games. But this is Wigan's chance with McManaman. Zabaleta coming in, already yellow carded. Zabaleta has been outstanding for Manchester City this season, albeit in a moderate campaign. But he was booked for a cynical foul in the first half. And he now becomes only the third player in history to be sent off in an FA Cup final. And he's not so much angry with the referee as with his colleagues for letting him down.
Well, it was a sloppy ball by Gareth Barry across the field, wasn't it?
Sharma to McCarthy. McManaman having another go at Clichy. And down he goes, and only a corner given. There were some hearts in some Manchester City mouths then.
Well, we know Clichy's very quick, but McManaman has really given him a torrid time today. Look, he's looking for it all the time. A little bit dramatic on the fall. Clichy's trying to hold him off, look, just trying to let him run it out.
Three minutes from now, Maloney. Great header, super goal! Ben Watson may well have won the cup for Wigan Athletic. echoes of Lawrie Sanchez, a flicked header from the corner. And it could be the greatest cup final giant killing since that famous day with Wimbledon 25 years ago.
Now, what to say, John, who's marking him? Manchester City are a massive side. And you wouldn't say Wigan, yes, they've got a bit of hate on that side. You wouldn't put Ben Watson down as one of them to mark or a threat. It's a good delivery to the near post, and he's got a free header. He's just directed it onto the target of the goal. Joe Hart can't stop it, goes in the side net to the opposite post. Here it comes. Who's marking Ben Watson? Look, he's got a run. Nobody goes with him. It's such an easy goal. There's nobody actually goes with him. Jack Rodwell standing watching. Watson gets a run on him. Joe Hart cannot stop it. Good pace on the delivery. Directs it on the target. What a time to score.
I cannot believe how similar that is to Lawrie Sanchez in '88. 53 years of hurt. 35 years ago, Wigan were a non-league team, used to playing Lancaster City, not Manchester City. When Dave Whelan took over, the average crowd was 1,500. Today, there are 500 million people watching this game around the world. We're at the discretion of the referee, on the brink of one of the great cup final upsets. All or nothing for Manchester City now. On by Dzeko. Company had the ball whipped off his toe. Out again by a gallant Wigan backline. James Milner. Espinosa puts it out. That might be enough. Wigan's Rugby League heroics about to be eclipsed by the team's football team. Here's Milner.
They've just got to get it in the box. They've got to get it in the box, Manchester City.
Whistle is poised with Andre Mariner. One last City attack. Dzeko with the header down. Sliced away by Espinosa. Andre Mariner blows the whistle. And the Latics from Lancashire become instant legends. Following in the footsteps of Sunderland and Southampton, of Coventry and of Wimbledon. It is the most thrilling and dramatic of cup final upsets. The 8-1 outsiders have beaten the overwhelming odds-on favourites in a day that will be relived forever. Emerson Boyce wipes his hands and with Gary Caldwell lifts the FA Cup. It is a wonderful day.